A valuable community resource is being closed for good, but who's to blame?
The most powerful lawmaker in the state says the governor is unfairly blaming him, and he has the audio recording to prove it. News 13's Chris McKee talked to both sides tonight on special assignment.
Yeah, Jessica and Dean, Senator Michael Sanchez calls it a flat-out lie that's putting people's lives in the middle of a political game.
Is this the one in Los Lunas?
Yes.
It's this phone call to the governor's office about why the state has closed its warm water therapy pool in Los Lunas.
That is because the legislators denied that funding.
That's causing a major new battle between Senate Majority Leader Democrat Michael Sanchez and the office of Republican Governor Susana Martinez. It's because during the call, the governor's staffer on the phone blames Michael Sanchez for the therapy pool's closure.
Was there a specific legislators so that I can contact them, because those services are needed?
Yes, that is Mr. Michael Sanchez. And let me give you his number.
There's no rhyme or reason for anyone in the governor's office to make those kind of statements.
Sanchez tells News 13 he's heard from at least 3 people who called the governor's office and were told blame Sanchez for the therapy pool's closure.
I'm very disappointed, to say the least.
Sanchez calls it a lie and points to this capital outlay where the legislature gave the Department of Health $1.5 million for repairs to all state health facilities, including the warm water therapy pool.
It's basically in their hands at this point in time, whether or not to use that money there or somewhere else, as indicated in the bill.
The Department of Health chose to close the warm water pool late last year, saying it needs more than $1 million in repairs. The governor's people wouldn't go on camera tonight. They say Sanchez is lying and knew the pool's funding was short, pointing to this pool closure letter they gave to Sanchez on Christmas Eve before the legislative session. The fighting has left Joseph Morse with nothing but pain.
I can't walk a mile. My life depended on it now.
He used the pool to help his Parkinson's. He doesn't care whose fault it is. He just wants this community resource back open.
But the reality is that this is nonpartisan for us. This is people's health and their well-being that we're concerned about.
Now, as we mentioned, we tried to get the governor's office on camera. They sent us a statement and said tonight, saying in part, this whole matter is a, quote, silly stunt on Sanchez's behalf. You can read their whole statement online. In the meantime, Valencia County residents are gathering signatures now, hoping that will convince the state to get the pool back open. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Along with the response from the governor's office, you can go to the KRQE app to take a closer look at all of the letters that have led up to this fight.